Hello, I'm Mrs. Anderson, and this is the Bengals team Meet the Teacher virtual video. We have Mrs. Milligan, who teaches language arts, Ms. Hill, who is your math teacher, and Ms. Matthews is our science teacher. We want to welcome everyone, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go over a video that gives you some information about our team.
As Ms. Anderson was saying, you are part of the Bengals team. We are a blended classroom. So what that really means is, while we teach, we have students in the classroom, and then we have students who are online at the same time. So it's considered a blended classroom. So there will be students in the classroom and online at the same time as we are teaching. This is a new experience for all of us, and we ask that you have patience as we move ahead.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Anderson. I teach civics. Ms. Hill is our math teacher. Ms. Matthews is our science teacher, and Ms. Milligan is our language arts teacher.
And the team expectations are to be on time to class. Whether you're online or in person, make sure that you get to class on time. Also, make sure that you have all of your supplies on hand. Be respectful and courteous to each other.
Now, keep in mind, for those of you who are face-to-face, we will have different procedures than what you would normally have on a regular school year. So first day, we will be having procedures for you entering our classrooms and exiting our classrooms. Those of you who are virtual, please be patient, as I know you will be ready for the day and you will want to enter the virtual classroom. We understand that, but also keep in mind that there are some things that we will need to take care of before we open up the virtual class. The Meet the Bengals team is a live Zoom meeting, and that will take place on Wednesday, August 19th at 6:00 p.m. The link to join the meeting is here, and there is a passcode. If you already have a Zoom, then you can just copy and paste this link and into a join, but you will need the passcode. We will have a meeting, a waiting room set up for you, and then we will allow you to come in throughout the meeting.
Okay, there are some things that you need to consider. Items to consider having your child carry: a personal water bottle filled with only water, a personal pack of tissues, a travel size of hand sanitizer, an extra mask in case one breaks or gets lost. Due to the coronavirus, there will be no shared items. This also includes water fountains.
So this is something we really, really want students to have. The hand sanitizers, the tissues, and the extra mask. It's essential during this time.
For civics, if you are a face-to-face student, the materials that you will need are pencils with erasers, a two-pocket folder with prongs, loose leaf paper, blue and black ink pens, highlighters and glue sticks, and then either a spiral notebook or a composition book. Keep in mind that we will not have shared supplies, so it is really important that you have something to keep these items in, like a pencil pouch. Materials for the online students, if you would like to have any of those things to, if you are printing things out and you need somewhere to keep them, then definitely a folder would be a great idea. We will be creating a virtual notebook, and I will give you information on that as the time goes.
Language arts. There are going to be some supplies that are needed for everyone. So everyone, whether you're online or in the classroom, everyone will need a spiral notebook, lots and lots of pencils because that's all we use, glue sticks, and handheld pencil sharpeners. For in class, again, I'm pleased asking that every student carries hand sanitizer and a handheld pencil sharpener. There will be no classroom pencil sharpeners this year. So please make sure that you have one that you can carry. Additionally, if you are going to be my online student, you need to have access to a printer. We're going to be reading lots of passages and marking up text. So you'll need to be able to print those out because I don't want you on the screen all the time reading. Additionally, you need to pick up a textbook from school, which isn't mentioned here, but we did just find out the other day. You would want to come into school prior to the start to get your textbook. And also, please make sure that you try to have reliable internet. I know that sometimes that is a problem, but it really will help.
For math class, again, there are no shared supplies, so you're going to need a lot of things that normally would be supplied by me, such as a calculator. The TI-30XAs are the only ones that are approved on the end of the year test. And so if they already have that one and they're already used to it, it'll be helpful for them. And then tons of pencils. Just like Miss Milligan, pens are not allowed, pencils only. And then extra erasers, the whole cross out. Extra erasers are a must. A handheld pencil sharpener, not an electric one. Those ones always break, end up everywhere, and then the sound of it disrupts the class, not electric ones. Headphones, because there will be videos that the students must listen to. Highlighters, 3 to 5 different colors, doesn't matter. We'll be marking up our textbooks. A ruler, a protractor, and a compass. Not used very often, but it is a must. Again, I would normally supply them, but since we cannot have shared supplies, the student needs to come in with them. A folder, a binder, anything to keep organized, keep all of that in, and a computer or a tablet. It can be at home. If they could bring it to school, it doesn't matter to me, but they will have to submit, whether they are online or in class, they will have to submit assignments online. So they must have a computer or a tablet that they have access to submit their assignments. All assignments will be done online for math.
Okay, the science supplies, you will need a spiral notebook. It's going to be 9 by 11 and a 5 subject. You're going to need a lot of pencils because we're going to go through a lot of them with erasers. Glue sticks, handheld pencil sharpeners, colored pencils, and highlighters. And then on my wish list, I have disinfectant wipes, spray disinfectant, hand sanitizer, and a lot of tissues.
We have created an Amazon wish list per teacher so that items can be sent directly to each teacher. There are items on this list that just help make our classroom a little bit safer for all of us. And then there are also the normal items that we normally ask for that are just essential to the classroom. Some items are more expensive than others. We understand if you can't just buy the thing outright, but to help us still receive those items, we have put Amazon gift cards in the wish list. Once they're sent to us, we can then purchase the remaining items from the list. That way, like I know personally on mine, I have ones that are like $70. I don't expect you to spend $70 just for one teacher. So if you send a gift card, it can be used towards that item. And if there is anything extra, it'll be used towards rewards and incentives for the students. Everything will go for the students.
Also, if you see something on our wish list that you can purchase in a retail store and you happen to pick up a buy one, get one free, or you have a coupon, those things are also welcome. Mostly the hand sanitizers, tissues, the Lysol wipes, those types of things would be very, very helpful to have.
And I do want to point out, if you could go back, Ms. Anderson, really quick with the Amazon list. I know that a lot of you are involved in communities and associations and churches. Please feel free to share our Amazon wish list with others, as this year is particularly more difficult to get items like sanitizer and things that Lysol wipes and Lysol disinfecting spray. So please share these links in your community. We would really appreciate any of these items to keep us safe and clean.
Absolutely. And I wanted to add one more thing on to what Ms. Anderson said about purchasing things in store. If you do that, we really appreciate it. Just let us know, or like once it comes in, so that we can mark it off on the Amazon wish list so that we're not getting extra duplicates. I mean, extra hand sanitizer is not a terrible thing, but just so that we're getting what we need and not an overload of it.
For those of you who are familiar with Remind is an app that you can download on your phone or I believe in your computer. You just go to Remind, look for it on your apps. Each of us have a Remind code. As you can see, mine is at Riley, there's at 7th Map Hill. You want to type them in exactly as you see them. We communicate through Remind. A lot of us do. We send reminders about homework, about projects. It's a great way for us to communicate, and it comes directly to your phone or computer. So please, please go ahead and join each of us at our Remind codes. Finally, to request a parent conference this year, it's going to be a little bit different because of the coronavirus. There will be no in-person meetings. Everything will be done electronically via Zoom, kind of like what you see right before you with us up at the top. It's a Zoom conference. So to request a parent conference, you're going to contact me at rmilliga@pasco.k12.fl.us. All conferences are held as a team. That means all of the teachers at one time. Typically, we hold them between 7:40 and 8 a.m. daily. You want to go ahead and email me quickly because we do fill up with time as we have additional meetings. Again, just email me and I will go ahead and coordinate that for you.
And also feel free to contact us directly through email if you do have specific issues that need to be addressed or you have questions. We will be using all sorts of communication like the Remind, and then also students can message us through their email as well. So definitely utilize those things. We would love to speak to you through a parent conference, but if you only really have concerns in one class period, reaching out to that individual teacher might help get things moving along more quickly than setting up a conference.
And I think that's it. I think we just want to thank you for attending the video and taking the time to meet your teachers today. We really appreciate that you took time out of your day to meet each of us. And we're hoping for a great and successful year, whether you're online or in person. We just want everyone to stay well and have a successful year.
Can't wait to meet you.